folks, with the holidays around, I'm telling you, I just did this for my wife. Go on the Game Time app, buy your spouse, your brother, your sister a ticket to something for the holidays. People don't want things, okay? They want experiences. Yes. Take them to a sporting event. Take them to a concert. I did that for my wife. You download the Game Time app. You create an account. Use code Dan. We're going to give you $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it, Tony?
Game time.
Do you guys think that I should make my thing, have an experience with Dan LeBatard? If you want to have a conversation with me for the rest of the time, you got to bring me a toy.
Absolutely.
Like that becomes my thing, where it's not. I'm in perpetual toy drive mode. I'm Santa. You want a human interaction with me? The exchange, the transaction is you've got to bring me a toy. I'm going to start this on Sunday. I'm going to see if I can. Do this. Maybe I'll go to the MMA Hangout as well and try and just force people to give me toys. Gen CFB is coming up here in minutes. Lucy and Jess have been run into the ground by college football. They're going to miss it, but it's not yet gone. We've got conference championship games this weekend. One large explosion here before we stumble into Army Navy and then take a month of rest from football.
That's true. I'm super excited for the Mountain West Championship game between Boise State and UNLV. That's going to be a rematch of a game earlier this season. UNLV runs the go-go offense with Brennan Marion, which we talked about on Gen CFB when Gojo was on a few months ago. It's a fun offense, and I think people are sleeping on this game because this could dramatically shake things up if UNLV does commit the upset here. But on the other side, Boise and Ashton Genty, obviously like one of the best college football players of the season, probably will not win the Heisman. It looks like Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter's great. Why are you booing Travis Hunter?
Because I want Ashton Genty to win it.
Okay, fair. I mean, fair. Everyone has their own criteria.
Well, you just booed him and then it was fair. Which
They're
is
both
it?
deserving. I mean, I wouldn't boo Ashton Genty. I don't think. Anyways, someone's got to win the award. I think it's going to be Travis Hunter, but. They're both great players, both deserving. He's just putting up monster numbers this year, obviously. So that's going to be a really exciting game.
I have a quick question for you. Quick question. So all the last 3 days that we've been arguing about Alabama getting in, Miami not getting in, if Boise State loses to UNLV, does then Miami get in?
No, because the highest-ranked G5 champion will get in. So no even if it's Boise or UNLV, that spot.
You think we've been yelling at each other for 3 days, and there's a chance that Miami still gets in?
Yeah, maybe. There's always a chance.
No, and like the Big 12 champion will get in. Right. So it's the top 5 conference champions. No. The top 4 get 4 buys.
Tony, it was a truly terrible question.
It was quick,
I think it's the
quick.
First year of the
there's
12
people,
playoff.
there's people there that didn't understand that were like, hey, wait a second, what if Boise loses? What if
wait?
But Boise, if Boise loses, obviously they're not going to get a bye week. They're not going to be one of the top ranked conference champions. They're going to be out of the playoff completely.
Good question.
That's going to be they lost to Oregon earlier this season. That's it for them. So huge game for the Mountain West champion.
In Tony's defense, he only said it would be a quick question.
It was a quick one.
Go-go offense is a great name for an offense.
It is awesome. It's like option-y, but there's some passing and some deception, and it's cool. It's going to be great. The ACC championship, also people are sleeping on. I think people assume Clemson will win because they're like, oh, SMU, they didn't have to play the best of the best this year in the ACC. Clemson's going to smoke them. I don't know about that, Jim. First of all, I think the world minus Clemson fans, they don't want to see Clemson in the playoff. They're like, get the hell out of here. You can't slide into this. Exactly, Chris. You can't back way you're in it. You can't. This is what I want to say, and this is how I truly feel. You can't slide ass backwards into the playoff after the season. But you can, because if you win the ACC and beat SMU,
it's called
you're
the
in,
Saquon Barkley.
which is ridiculous. I think SMU's got a real shot at upsetting Clemson here. Which wouldn't. I mean, is it an upset? They're ranked higher, but I guess technically it's an upset. It's going to be fun. That's the 8:00 game in Charlotte. I'm super stoked for it. And then the other 2 games, there could be upsets. Penn State could be Oregon. That would be crazy. They'd probably be the number 1 team in the country if that happened because they'd have the best win over the undefeated team. Georgia and Texas, a rematch. That's going to be great. We got CUSA on Friday. We got Maction on Saturday. Yeah. Oh, my God. The American Athletic Army playing for a championship this weekend. I'm so excited. Although I think Tulane might win that one.
Heat Lakers was last night. It used to mean something.
It was great.
And she just misses football. And I feel like a go-go offense should have passing, deception, and dance. I feel like dance needs to be one of the things that there is in a go-go
Forgot Marshall
offense.
in Louisiana. The Fun Belt.
The Raging Cajuns.
just the
That was a
cadence now?
commercial for college football. If you want more commercial for college football, Gen CFB is going to be in a couple of minutes. But I want to reminisce with Tony over old Miami radio commercials.
yes,
I want to make
Dan.
this a weekly segment, Tony.
The good thing is there's always retro things to go back to. So this week, we haven't done it in a while. It feels like it's been months since we've had a Tony's Retro Miami commercial of the day. And today's, I think Izzy's going to get it. Dan, you're going to get it. I don't think anybody else in the shipping container is going to get it. Bad day for Billy not to be here. Billy for sure would have gotten it. And I think a lot of people in the audience will get it too. So, Chris, this is a commercial that I grew up listening to, that I will quote, that I will sing at random times all throughout my life. Here it is.
Arroz rico, sírveme mami, por favor, para comer, cantar y bailar, no existe nada mejor. Arroz rico, sírveme mami, por favor, para comer, cantar y bailar, no existe nada mejor. Arroz rico, el que le gusta a mi gente.
I have never heard that commercial.
Me neither.
What? Okay, hold on. We need to.
What kind of Hispanics are you guys? I knew every word.
It's going to be like someone out there that's heard it. Come in
God,
here.
hold on, you've never heard of Arroz Rico? El que le gusta mi gente. Hold on.
What were you listening to? I'm
Who
sorry.
are you going to get out there?
Forgive me. I don't know what that commercial is.
Carmen's heard of it.
I'm sorry, but I think that Tony grew up in a different part of Cuban Miami than I did. I
Who
don't
are you
know
going to
where.
get from out there?
Arroz Rico?
Who are you going to get
where
from
Danny
were
B
you-
says he knows every word.
Where were you listening to that? On what?
Dan,
Power 96?
No,
What were you
that's on
listening to?
TV. That's when my grandparents had the TV and I couldn't change whatever Primer Impacto or whatever they were watching. The music video for this song is a bunch of kids dancing in front of a garage and they're like, Arroz Rico, si bebe mami, por favor.
Yeah, we
So
heard it.
let me explain it to the English audience. Arroz Rico. Here we go. Please, Mom, serve it to me.
Para comer, cantar y bailar, no existe nada
For me to
mejor.
dance, sing, and play around, there's nothing better.
I'm here
Keep
for
working it
Tony
out. Keep working it out.
singing translations.
Tony,
For me to eat, sing, and dance, there's nothing better.
Whoa.
Que le gusta a mi gente.
Tony.
Yummy rice.
Tony,
It's what my people
Tony,
like.
Tony.
There it is,
Tony,
Dan.
Tony, I asked you before this segment, do you have a big close for me before Gen CFB? And you said to me that you were certain that from the 50 topics at our disposal, that this would be the one that would engage the room and
But
make
hear
it
it.
feel
You
like
gotta
popcorn.
hear it, Dan. Now I get it. Arroz Rico. It's
Si
so
bebe
good.
mami,
Said I'm
por favor.
very confident about this one.
Tony's never that aggressive about knowing anything's going to work, and he's generally wildly too confident. The idea that you would think that commercial would make me happy when I was hearing it for the first time, that your judgment would be that bad, is legitimately breathtaking.
I know
to
what's
me.
going to happen. I know what's going to happen, Dan. By the way.
Oh, the audience is going to scream at me, and they're going to
Thank
call
you.
me un cubano arrepentido.
Thank you.
But I've never seen that
Okay,
commercial.
that's fine. But in about, what's it, 11:30 right now? In about 4 hours, you're going to send me a tweet that somebody sent you and tagged you in, and you're going to send it to me. And then be like, that was the greatest thing I've ever heard. I hadn't heard that in 20 years. Thank you for showing our culture to the world.
Thank you.
You're gonna
Everybody!
send that to me.
Yeah, for the culture, Dan.
Rico.
Si bebe mami, por favor, para comer, cantar y bailar, existe nada mejor.
Hey.
What up, Juju?
What up, dog?
Yes. You're
How
a
you
sound
doing,
for
man?
sore ears. Get it? Because like the opposite of like sight for sore eyes thing.
Not the opposite,
Yeah.
the same as
Well, but like just
auditory.
yeah, yeah.
Inverse.
What up, Jew?
What up, Tony? My
How
brother.
you been, bro?
Cool, man. Congratulations, almost.
We're right there, bro. We are. What day is it today? The 4th, 5th?
Yeah.
Today's the 5th. We got 24 days. Wow. Yeah. Tell my dad. Crazy.
I'm calling it President of the United States
Wow.
or
Wow.
NFL Commissioner.
Wow. I love it.
I can see both. Even it's a girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, been breaking barriers.
Dan got so bored he's in costume now.
You look great, brother. So handsome. Dan, I'm talking to you.
What a nice compliment. It is so nice to hear your voice. It is nice to see your face. What a lovely surprise for the audience. They've been asking questions. Where's JuJu? He's living his big, musical, mysterious life wherever it is that he pleases, and we are very grateful that he's returned to our shores and our loving embrace to listen to the audience and bring us what the audience thinks are our tremendous failings with sprinkles of positivity when they praise us. JuJu, it's nice to see you. How you been? Where you been?
I've been cooling, man. It's so nice to see you, brother. It's so nice to see everybody in the studio. I've been working on music, man. I've been doing a lot of music, and I've been taking a nice opportunity to work on myself as well. Like, I've been plugged into the machine for so long, brother. Since Metal Lock started, I ain't never take a day off. So this was my first time taking a day off, and brother, I love it. Like, you feel me? But I'm happy to be back. So the work I've done in the meantime, though, bro, it's been phenomenal to me. I got like hundreds of songs done. I got like a t-shirt line coming out soon. I got some hoodies and shit coming out. I've been trying to do pretty much everything that I never had time to do, and I've been doing it, and it's helped me find myself, fall back in love with myself. You feel me? Because we get so like tied up and locked into our appearances on these social medias and these TV shows and shit like that, to where we sometimes become that character. And this time off has let me tap back into the little kid that I always wanted to grow up to be. You feel me? And so I feel like I'm back.
LeBatardAF.com is where you can get some of his stylings. For those of you who have been listening and watching for a long time, you know that this relationship goes back a ways, and that his artistic touch is all over a lot of the things that we do. And that social media thing that you're talking about, JuJu, when he says he hasn't taken a day off, he has not taken a day off since he started working on our social media stuff. So it's nice to have you back. I don't want you taking too many more days off. We like having you around here. So tell us what you've got today from today's critique. What are people saying we did poorly today?
People not saying too much poorly today. I got like so much backed up critiques that this might take a while to get to today.
No, let's do this. No, this is good. So we've got a little while of critiques. All right, give me all of the months of critique that we've missed. Go ahead and give it to me.
I'm gonna keep it to this week. I just think that it's like the whole flag planting situation, scenarios, and argument got out of hand, bro. Because I think it's just as ridiculous when a defensive player gets an interception. Now the entire team is in the end zone taking selfies. Like, what the hell is the equipment manager doing out here? Like, what's like, that's ridiculous. I think that the people who say like, oh man, the flag plan is I think they just need to look themselves in the mirror and realize it ain't that deep, brother. So I have a solution. I think we should make flag planting mandatory across the league, no matter what. I don't give a damn if Hawaii playing Troy. Troy, let's see some flag planting after the game. Send out a letter to everybody. Say, hey, to who it may concern, deal with it. Because there's a problem. I think we found something here. Why in the world does seeing a flag planted make you want to fight, have to fight? Oh, if I see a flag planted, I have to fight. The brothers and sisters, where did you grow up? Gotham? Like you don't have to fight if you see a flag planted. You just played a violent game. The entire game was violent. And I saw on ESPN all week, I saw Greeny talking about how we need to win this game. I saw Dan Orlovsky say, if we don't win, we a bust, and we won it. Dare I say, sirs and ma'ams, flag planting should be mandatory, no matter the team, so that we can get some character building as well. You need to be able to lose. You need to be able to see this. Coaches are leaders of men. Hey, coach, you got 10 minutes to lead your men to the locker room because Central Michigan has a flag to plant. You did me? And let's show some restraint. Let's teach that to the people, like the kids growing up watching this. They see like, damn, okay, I can get mad enough to fight. Okay, no. We need to make sure the kids know that this flag that's planted is minuscule when it comes to the importance of your education.
I have not heard anybody else have the take that instead of forbidding flag planting, we should now make it mandatory, that we should just normalize it in a way that makes everyone say, we don't need to fight about this. It's stupid. The hell are we doing?
And he points out, it's such a good point that when in the NFL, they get an interception, it's like, come on, guys, let's go.
Well, but
everybody.
Wait a minute. Why is it a good point when it comes from him and not me? Like, all I was saying is there are all sorts of degrees of disrespect. There are 1,000 things that happen on a field every week that are disrespectful. Why does he get the credit? You're being nicer to him than you are to my argument.
Did you mention the specifics of the because I never thought about that. That is ridiculous that 14 guys now are running 80 yards.
The Browns just did a Kai Cenat routine in the end zone. Like what? Like they just did that. That is less disrespectful though, right? Than a flag planting.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's all a children's game, no matter if it's a flag planted, no matter what's happening. So we need to normalize not taking it as serious as we do Mike Tannenbaum. Like, we need to take this stuff way more lightly than we do and remind the kids too.
I want Mike Tannenbaum making the rules for all of us on decorum.
What
else are people saying over the last couple of months that's got you? You came back with a genuinely hot take on flag planting. Everyone's eating at this trough. I haven't heard that one from anyone else. What else you got for us?
I also have from this week a Joker of the Week. You feel me? A self-proclaimed, the first ever Mario Cristobal self-proclaimed Joker of the Week. Al Shair from the Texans. He said it, and I believe you, brother, because I feel like in that argument, we all say, hey, okay, this was ridiculous, but let's have a conversation about, you know what I mean? And so you, sir, are the Joker of the Week, but thank you for opening our eyes, because I think it's Patrick Mahomes and who was it? Kenny Pickett. Y'all brought this on to the NFL. I think moving forward, another mandate, quarterback, if you fake slide, 15 yards, man. Take your 15 yards, bro. You can't fake slide. What's that? Because if I'm going to be courteous and not launching on you with the hit stick, you need to be courteous enough to give me a signal in due time. And so if that slide is so split secondly. So if you fake slide Patrick Mahomes in Carolina, you, sir, get the first down. No problem there. But from wherever you fake slid, 15 that way. Hell out of here, man.
This music, I've missed this Joker of the Week music. It slows everything down a little bit. What else you got, Ju?
Also, my sister, Rose, please, I don't know if this is a bit. I don't know if this is what's going on, but 3 letters for you, Rose. S-U-E. Like, I will stand behind you, sis. If I have to pick it, I will make some picket signs. I will make some shirts. Speaking of making some, I already made some shirts that are waiting for approval for Angel Resto at LeBatardAF.com. Justice for Rose. You see that?
All right,
Michigan, Ohio State.
Let's put that.
And we got the Michigan colors as well.
Let's put that up immediately. Let's get those shirts up at LeBatardAF.com for JuJu immediately, because he wants justice for Rose. You've been appalled.
Exactly.
What? Well, you care about the people around here who are behind the scenes working on things. So what? How did you feel about Lucy pointing and laughing and then saying it was a coping mechanism?
Look, I've learned over this break as well, what people do, that's their prerogative. I have no control over what Lucy does. I have no comment on what Lucy does. Salute to my sister. I love her. But I think that my sister Rose was out there doing her damn job. She has a field pass. This field pass says I can be out here at the end of the game. This field pass don't say you could pepper spray the hell out of me whenever you feel like it. Sir, I can't see. I can't taste food since that day. My back even, I'm scared of football now. I am, Rose, if you can hear my voice, sue the hell out of the NCAA and the police department.
Okay, Metal Arc gets out unscathed. I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about the liability issues. What did you think, JuJu, as someone who really knows music? I've not been this surprised by something about here in a while, around here. This song from Rose, I did not know she had this singing voice in her.
There was no need for pepper spray to be rained down on me. And I sustained wartime left eye injury. Ohio State, such drama you lost, that's the deal. The video clearly shows, with my eye almost blinded, there's Harry and Lucy laughing.
That's enough, Eddie.
It's that Ohio
we don't
so
need
hard.
any more Yeti.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
Yeti.
Salute to Lord Yeti and Yeti's loins, but we get it.
Hey, yo.
But oh my God, like, brother, not Lucy, Rose, that note, like the pain she put in the song, like, Rose, you got a talent. I'm not sure if you got an agent, but I need to holler at her as well because I need to get you on the track myself, sis. I ain't know you had it like that. We need to make some theme songs. We need to get you on the road now while the iron's hot.
Ohio State, such drama you lost, that's the deal.
I mean, the left eye.
Man, it's incredible.
It's
incredible.
It moves me.
She hits the high note while saying hi.
Come on now, Apple iTunes. We need to get that up on Apple iTunes. Stat pronto.
Oh,
I
trust
know you
me,
know how to
Yeti
do
does.
it, Yeti.
Go ahead.
Yeti, let's put it in Rose's name, Yeti. Salute to you.
And your
That
loins.
seemed insincere. It was the least.
Twisting his arm there a
That
little
was
bit.
the least sincere salute to anybody I've heard around here for Yeti. Yeti, shut up. Get out of Rose's way.
Ohio State.
The left eye injury. She nailed it in a way that had me for the rest of the song. What else, Juju? Anything else that we need to be getting to?
Okay, I can't believe it. I don't think I heard it one mention today. They have unveiled the name of the expansion team in the WNBA in Toronto. They're going to be called the Toronto Tempo, and I got to say I like that name. You feel me? That's a pretty cool name. Salute to the Valkyrie coming in as well. It's a lot of drama going on in the WNBA right now. It's the off season, but drama is on, John. Like, Jewel Lloyd Jewel Lloyd requested a trade from the Seattle because of some internal. It's a lot going on. So everybody, I would advise you to pay attention to that WNBA even when the season ain't going, because you know these sisters are about that money. You did me.
Nice seeing you again, Juju. Can you play the
One more
music?
thing. My bad. One more thing. Speaking about the money, I wanted to get this one in. Larry the Sir had a suggestion to the fine bucket on Twitter. He says y'all should bring the fine bucket into modern age and convert it to a Cash App or a Venmo that can be sponsored. So I'm not saying here. Salute to Larry the Sir. Great idea, sir, and I salute you.
All right, we're going to get that done. We're going to figure out how to get that done. I killed the fine bucket this week. Your dad's the reason, Chris. That was annoying. One of the many annoying things about your father this week. He's a little unpredictable at his age. We all love him around here, but every once in a while he just does some things. He won't pay his fines, and every week he's been leaving here asking me for cash for the valet. And asking Stugotz for cat. Don't laugh at that, Juju. Good seeing you again. LeBatardAF.com if you want to see his T-shirts and his work. We'll talk to you again this week later on.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Even though I wasn't doomed, there's Harry and Lucy laughing.
Who's Harry? Am I paying him?
What's up, everybody? It's Mike, and it's the holiday season. And the holiday season means family gatherings. You're going to be hosting your family, opening up your doors to, let's face it, potentially some problems. There's always family disagreements and things up for debate. Well, let me tell you something that's not up for debate. The great taste of Miller Lite. In these polarizing times, it's good to have something that we can find general consensus on, and that is that beautiful white can, Miller Lite. Is awesome. It makes any time a Miller time, and it's got tastes that you know that you can depend on. A beer that is brewed for people who actually like the taste of beer. And let's not forget, simple ingredients and the fact that Miller Lite is only 96 calories, folks. That's right, and just 3.2 grams per 12 ounces. Making memories at year-end gatherings, I ask you? Well, make those memories taste like Miller time. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan and find delivery options near you. Or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere that they sell beer. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer. Welcome to DraftKings Crowning Moments, where we take a big old spotlight and we put it on some winning bets from the NFL weekend because we all love winners. And one bettor out there put $300 on something that he felt would be a winner, and guess what it was? That something was Marvin Harrison Jr. to score the first touchdown at plus 1,200 odds. That's a massive $3,900 in your bankroll. How about $500 by this bettor on Pat Fryermuth to score an anytime TD at plus 425? That cashes in at a solid $2,650. What a play. And the boldest move, perhaps of them all, $100 on Nick Westbrook-Akine to score 2 or more touchdowns at plus 2,000 odds, turning that into $2,100. Westbrook-Akine, all he does is catch touchdowns. Like 40% of his catches go for 6. Crowning Moments is presented by DraftKings. Submit your winning bets for a chance to be featured. DraftKings, the crown is yours.